Hi, I'm Sherry Marshall, and this is Rhonda Stelzer, and we are the Marshall Stelzer team.
Today we're going to be talking about first-time home buying. So number one is you need to start saving ahead of time.
Absolutely.
Saving is very important. Also, number two, you need to know your credit score because your credit score is going to impact the rates that you get.
Absolutely.
And third is you got to pick a real estate agent that you know and that you like and that you can communicate with so you're not scared to ask questions, because it's a process and you have to feel comfortable with your real estate agents.
That's super important. A lot of people get wrangled into working with a real estate agent, maybe someone that they met at an open house, and that person can be super aggressive and just keep calling them, and they're never really a fit. So picking the right agent to support you through this big process is super important.
Yeah. And also, once you get pre-approved, know your spending limit.
Yes.
Everyone tries to stay low and they always hit their max.
Yeah.
So you have to be really comfortable with your max because you have to think about the future.
Absolutely.
Because you have deferred maintenance.
There's so many things that happen when you're purchasing a home. If you go to the max limit that you've gotten pre-approved for, you've got to be prepared for what happens in the future. So for example, when we go to the highest prices, we're constantly advising our clients that they need to make sure that after they close, they have enough money to do a lot of different things.
It's also very important to know how much money you have, because not only do you have to have money for your down payment, you have to have money for closing costs, home inspections. Not just a general home inspection, you might need a sewer inspection, a mold inspection, a foundation inspection, and those come out of your pocket.
Yeah.
And so you have to be prepared for all of those things.
There's a common misconception with that. It's those things are covered in your closing costs, but those are things that are paid in advance. Those are things that you're writing for a check for as soon as that inspector comes or the appraiser comes. So be prepared to have extra money as a cushion.
And also you have to know about your insurance, homeowner's insurance costs, if the home is insurable.
Yes.
So you need to call ahead of time for those type of things. Those things are very important for the first-time home buyers and second, third-time home buyers.
So Rhonda, we just had something where we sold the property and the buyer was having a hard time getting insurance because the seller had made claims against the property. So always do the insurance call at the very beginning of the process.
Because I mean, for instance, with me, we had 3 claims out of our house in Chicago. We moved back here to California, we couldn't get our home insured.
Right.
We had to go under the California Fair Act plan, and let me tell you, it was expensive.
Yeah. So always do that as soon as you open escrow.
And another thing to talk about, to think about is actually don't get attached to a home, especially the first-time home buyers. A lot of times you're in multiple offers. Sometimes you got to keep writing offers in order to get into a home. So keep an open mind and know that you could be in this for a long time.
Yes, that is probably the biggest challenge that we have as agents, is helping our clients not to be as attached as they want. They see a home, but it's a competitive market in a lot of areas, and you might lose out on a property more than once. So be very cautious with your heart. We thank you very much for spending time with us today and going over some of our buyer tips. If you have any other questions, please feel free to DM us, call us, or email us. We can be reached at 310-921-1199.
Thank you.
Bye.
Bye.